Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Our 5 ingredients will be some corkscrew pasta. You could use elbows, of course, really any shape or size you like. About 12 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese, not pre-grated. 12 ounces of evaporated milk, not sweetened condensed, of course. Some good old barbecue. This is pre-cooked from a local restaurant, but if you have some in the freezer or fridge that you made yourself, all the better. And about a half cup of panko breadcrumbs. With all that in hand, we can get to work. First up, you're going to add about 12 ounces of your pasta of choice to a pot. That's about 3/4 of a 16-ounce package. And just cover it with water. Season that lightly with salt. Go ahead and bring it up to a boil and cook it about 80% of the way of the suggestion on the package directions. While that's cooking, we'll go ahead and grate up 12 ounces of our nice sharp cheddar cheese. As you can see, this pasta is nice and al dente. We've cooked off quite a bit of that water, but we do need to go ahead and drain just about all the rest of it. We don't want more than about maybe half a cup of starchy cooking liquid left in the bottom of that pot. That's just perfect. Just a tiny little bit of water remaining in the bottom there. To that, we'll add our 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, followed by our barbecue. I'll also add that if you want the barbecue to be a little chunkier, you could add it at the very end, but I like to stir it in so you get a little bit in every bite. Once I've incorporated that barbecue, I'm going to go in with all the cheese and immediately realize that this pot is in no way, shape, or form big enough to mix all of this together, but nevertheless, I shall persist. And with a little bit of diligence and patience, I was finally able to incorporate all that barbecue and cheese into that warm milk. We're still over a very low heat here, by the way. I did not completely turn off this burner. Once everything is pretty well combined, I'm going to reach into the pantry and grab some Dijon mustard, add in a couple teaspoons of that for a nice little extra zip. That is optional. Now this is best when it's been given about 10 minutes to set and rest on a counter. So once everything is thoroughly combined, I'm going to go ahead and take this and place it uncovered on the back burner of my stove to kind of set up and solidify just a little bit while we make our crispy breadcrumb topping. That involves 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil into a non-stick skillet over medium heat. Your 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup of panko breadcrumbs go in, toss them around so they can evenly soak up all that nice good olive oil, and just toast them for 4 to 5 minutes. Of course, we're going to season them with salt and pepper so they have some flavor of their own, and just generally toss them every 30 to 60 seconds until they are as golden brown and toasty as you would like. This right here is just about perfect for me, so we can assemble. As you can see, after a 10-minute rest on the back of the stove, the mac and cheese has tightened up considerably and has the consistency somewhere between that box stuff and a baked mac and cheese. Speaking of which, one of the reasons I love this preparation so much, aside from how delicious it is and quick it comes together, is the way that it perfectly mimics the texture of a nice box mac and cheese product from the store, but also the texture and crunch of a nice baked macaroni and cheese casserole. It's the best of both flavors and textures in one dish. Plus, pulled pork never made anything bad. You can see that cheese sauce coats those noodles just perfectly. That crunchy topping sticks to every square millimeter. Man, that is really tasty. I hope you guys will give this recipe a try, add whatever other meats and use different types of cheeses as you wish, but you're going to love it, I guarantee it. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely get out of here, as always, and go make something delicious.